Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for December 1st through the 7th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Saggy. What is going on? The overall energy for the reading, the Judgment card. You could be making some decisions, or yeah, I can kind of see you wanting to wait but not waiting. But okay. Yeah, making some decisions, or there could be some changes at play that I think you're trying to implement. But let's see. In the recent past, the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Okay, great energy. You know, you're coming from a place of, hey, this feels good to me, so let me go ahead and open up to it. And that's exactly what you're doing. So it's great. Now, in the current situation, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Swords. On one hand, this energy shows up as, you know, I'll take my time. I don't have to do anything right now. I'll just take my time. I'll wait for as long as I need, and then I'll do what I'm supposed to do here. But there's another energy that's playing out at the same time that feels pressuring. And I'm not sure if that's coming from you, in the sense of this pressure that you're feeling could be coming from you, not from anybody else poking at you, being like, Sag, come on, Sag, do it, do it, do it, do it. No, I don't think so. I think it's your own thoughts that pressure you into maybe doing something here, while you say, oh, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm not rushing. Yeah. Good at waiting here. Okay. In the immediate future, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Great energies here. Very steady, very grounded. Very open to learning, to experiencing, whatever. Very open-hearted. Nice energies you're falling into. Just the current situation looks a little like, what's going on there? Okay, let's see. Let's clarify. Let's do the Judgment card. Okay, that's why this energy is split up. For the Judgment card, you get the High Priestess, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. You're in a place of a double-edged sword. On one hand, if you were to connect deeply with yourself and be truthful in how you connect to yourself there, you would say, look, I know there's no reason to rush here. I know I have to listen to my intuition. And I know that, you know, I can make whatever decision feels right to me. On the other hand, there's the fact that you're upset with something, someone, I don't know. And because you're upset and because you carry that energy of about something, it creates all sorts of thoughts in your head. And based off of that, you might go ahead and do something or say something here. And you know me. I'm always going to suggest wait for that energy to go away. When you're too much up here, don't make any decisions. Don't make any kind of, you know, until you're clear. And you know that too, given that you're showing me the other side of things. That looks like your intuition there. So you know that. You know that this is not the best time to be making any kind of decision. Because you're upset with something and because you're probably even overthinking things. Let me see the High Priestess. In the recent past, you get the Nine of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. See, when you're connected to your intuition, which you have been, and that's not the first time, but that's definitely one of the times in which you've been right there 100% with it, there's a natural flow to things. And sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's slower, sometimes it's who the fuck knows what. But when you're in that natural flow, you don't even think about the speed. Like, oh my God, it's too slow. Oh my God, it's too fast. Oh my God. No, you just go with it and it feels natural and it feels nice. And you're connected to your intuition through it all. So it gives you kind of a one speed to it all, no matter how fast or slow it is. So whatever you are doing there, super connected to yourself and to your intuition. And it felt good and you recognize that. It's like, yeah, I'm feeling it. We'll feel it again, you know. I know, easier said than done. But let's do the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Swords. Okay. Something backfired though, where you're definitely opening up to something and it just backfires. It's just coming to get you. It's like, okay, Sag opened up. Okay, let's go. But you're seeing that, you're acknowledging that something backfired here. So you're very much aware that, okay, doesn't matter if I put in this great energy here, it still came back as a bitch, basically. And yeah, no, that's not great. That's not how it should be. And you're right. You're right. Let me do the Eight of Wands. You get the Three of Wands, the Magician, the Star. Okay, but you are open to it still. You're just giving it some time to cool off from the bitchness. Okay. Okay. I like your course here. All right. So you're giving it some time for things to settle down, because you still are very much open to whatever this is and you're still wanting to pursue this. Okay. For the Two of Wands, in the current situation, you get the Temperance card, the Ace, not the Ace, the Eight of Swords, the Hierophant. This is, it's such a broad energy. It's looking like one of those, what's my purpose in life? You know, and it's looking like you've been in this place of figuring that out for a minute, like in the bigger picture. Like, okay, I love my job, let's say, or I love this, or I love that, but like, what's my true purpose? You know, like a deep question like that. And again, it's been at play in the back of your mind for quite a minute. I don't know. What's up with the pressure here? Who's putting pressure onto you? And I see who. It's coming from you. Like, I need to speed up. Why? Who's chasing you? What's going on here? Well, I gotta step into my purpose faster. Why? Even if you do the last day you live on planet Earth, who the fuck cares? You at least found it. There's people that don't find it, you know. So like, who's pressuring you here? Who's chasing you around with this, you know, like stick in their hand, like, Saggy? Find it now. It's like, what's the rush? You're doing it to yourself here. What within you is doing that? Because I think I have a good idea of what this is. You know, societal norms, peer pressure. Well, they found their purpose at 20, and, you know, why shouldn't I? Who the fuck cares? The comparisons to others and the you know, the ages, you should have this by the time you're 30, you should have that by the time you're, who the fuck care? Who says they? I would like to meet this day, because they always say shit. They say a bunch of shit, and I would like to know where the fuck are they coming from with that shit. Well, they say this and they say, it's you that's putting the pressure on you, not they. Nobody's doing it but you, formed from what they say. But anyways, for the Ace of Wands, in the current situation, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles. There's another element to this. Maybe you're not ready to come face to face with what you're asking for. Have you considered that? You know? Maybe you're not ready. There's a timing for everything, including for us stepping onto our path, onto our, you know, purpose. There's that too, to it. It's like, no, I feel like I'm ready, so I'm gonna force it. Okay, force it then. But I don't know. I feel like this is your big pickle here, your big dilemma around you and your purpose here and all of that. Your purpose is already here. You are in it. You are living it. You just don't know it yet. You know, I think you want a more clear picture of it. And it's like, well, you're going to get there when you're ready. But you're already in that, just so you know. For the Nine of Swords, in the current situation, you get the Eight of Wands, the World card, the Page of Swords. Like, I'm shutting everything down. I'm going out there in the world to look for my purpose. What's up with you? And this closing shop. I'm closing shop. I'm closing my home. I'm leaving my keys under a rock somewhere where only I would know where they are. And then I'm taking myself and going places where, I don't know, but I gotta start. Okay. Oh, man. I think you kind of circled yourself around this concept of not exactly knowing where to go next or what to do next. And it can spiral you in so many ways that it's not even funny if you let it. And that's just you doing that. You know, it's not anything else. It's not, you may feel it as pressure from the outside or something, but it's not. It's yours. Okay. You're still coming at this. If you were to give me this energy from a clear mind position there, I would be all for it. I would be like, okay, go try. If you feel that that's what's best for you at this moment in time, yeah, lock up your house and go. But you're coming at it from pressure, from I gotta find it, so I gotta in the middle there I see this clear energy of timing. There's timing for everything, including this. You know, so pay attention. If you're planning to do whatever it is you're planning to do, which I don't even think you know, I think you're going under this angle of I'll know when I get there, and it's perfectly fine. But try to start from a clear mind type of an energy, not from confusion or pressure that you're putting on yourself. In the immediate future, for the Nine of Pentacles, you get the Hermit, the Justice card, the Fool. This is a great energy. This is definitely you starting to come back to alignment with yourself. Going within for a little bit, you know, finding that balance, internal balance. Great energy. Okay, now you can go. Now you can go places. Lock up your house and go. Not now, here. Okay. Let's do the Page of Pentacles. In the immediate future, you get the Six of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Lovers. I see distance here between you and someone. It's a very important connection, but I do see the distance, and I think it's physical distance. I don't think it's emotional, because you're telling me the further you move away from them, the harder it is for you. You're sad. You know, but it's the kind of sadness of I'll see you in a month or 2 years, I don't know, or I don't even know when, you know, type of a thing. So there's physical distance here that's at play. Okay. For the Queen of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Four of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is a work in progress type of a thing where there's a commitment that you're part of, and I feel like you're working on it. It's not the same one as this one though, the distance one. This is something else. This is something that is kind of tattooed on your heart. No matter where you go and what you do, this connection is always going to stay there. This is something that looks like work in progress where you're physically there with it and working on it, and it is a commitment. Okay, but this is a good place. to do all of these things that you're starting in. You're very clear, very balanced. In the current situation, you just pressure yourself into something, which I don't know how beneficial that's going to be, but at least you're coming out of it. From the universe for you, as a final advice, you get the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the King of Swords. There's something in regards to a partnership that seems to carry some pain. I would assume it's this one that's looking like work in progress. For right now, it's looking like it's just sitting in an energy of pain. So something might have happened there at some point, probably recently, where something's not necessarily working out in the best way. But again, there's a sense of later addressing it, potentially. So, okay. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.